Welcome back, you lovely lot, to Session 8 of Swim England East Region 2025 Long Course Championships. And it is my great privilege to introduce our Technical Director, Stuart Murray, our referees, Claire Davison and Sheila Mackenzie, our AOE, Raina Brugraba, and starters, Louise Mackey and Timia Mark. Event 3-3-1, the female 100-meter freestyle, heat 1 of 12. Over to you, referee. In lane 3, Charlotte Ryan from Runnymede. In lane 4, Ida Cochran from Flitwick and also from Flitwick. In lane 5, Florence Richbell. We're starting this afternoon's event with a spicy 100 free, of course. Shake those lunchtime tired's from our eyes. And this first heat is our fantastic para swimmers. Ida Cochran turning into the final 50, followed by Florence. Final 25 for Ida Cochran. Charlotte Ryan's turned into her final 50. Ida's at the wall, nice work. Absolutely fantastic. In comes Florence. Charlotte Ryan, 25 meters to go. Nice work, Florence. Good work, go on. Smashed it. Heat 2, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Lily Herring, City of Norwich. In lane 2, Caitlin Stockwell, City of Cambridge. In lane 3, Mimi Clinch, City of St Albans. And in lane 4, Alexandra Hurley, City of Cambridge. From Hoddesdon, in lane 5, Sophia Dixon. From Watford, in lane 6, Cassandra Pereira. In lane 7, Amy Wormerling from Hemel Hempstead and Abigail Wickens from Flitwick is swimming in lane 8. Our Paris swimmers, Lily Herring and Abigail Wickens, turning into their final 50. And I'm watching Amy Wormerling in lane 7, leading lanes 2 to 7 at the moment. Caitlin Stotwell looking like she might just edge it, or indeed Cassandra Pereira. It's Cassandra's, I think. Oh, yes, it was. Only just. Last few meters for Lily Herring and Abigail Wickings, looking absolutely fantastic in the water. Good work, girls. Heat 3, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Lydia Newell from Chelmsford. Freya May from Leicester is in lane 2. Lily Steele, Team Ipswich, in lane 3. Millie Johnson from West Norfolk in lane 4. Elizabeth Pert from Norwich Swan is in lane 5. In lane 7, Grace Mutton from Deben. And Gigi Rubicek-Smith from St Albans is in lane 8. Close heat, I'm watching lane 4. Elizabeth Pert. I think she's going to turn first. Oh, no, it was Millie Johnson turns first. Last 15 minutes for Hoodies. He's extended his time. Get in there quick. A bit like Millie Johnson getting in there quick to complete this 100-meter free. Look at that. Absolutely bossed it. Nice one. Heat 4, over to you, referee. Antonia Elias from Hatfield is in lane 1. Charlotte Pound from Puttridge is in lane 2. Gabriella Mayer from Dunmow Atlanta is in lane 3. Anastasia Wall from City of Norwich in lane 4. And also City of Norwich in lane 5, Ruby Greenhalgh. Nicole Peddlety, Team Ipswich, is in lane 6. Abigail Rogers, Basildon Phoenix, is in lane 7. And Ella Deaton from Newmarket is swimming in lane 8. Looks to me like Ella might just nick this one at the turn end. Yes, followed by Gabriella Mayer. Here they come then, fast and furious, down the last 25 metres. I'm watching 2, 3, 4 and 8 in contention for a first touch. Looks like it's lane 4. Anastasia Wall, well done. Heat 5, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Evelyn Clark, Whittam Dolphins. From Puttridge in lane 2, Amelia Pozzio. Megan Gray from Hatfield is in lane 3, and Phoebe Howard from Norwich Swan in lane 4. Elizabeth Swaby from Basildon Phoenix is swimming in lane 5, and Amy Harper from Watford in lane 6. Malika Dagdellen from Puttridge is in lane 7, and Eleanor Bath-Warrenalt from Chelmsford in lane 8. I'm watching lanes 4 and 5. They look neck and neck to me. Who's it going to be at the turn? Elizabeth Swaby followed by Phoebe Howard. Really fractions of a second within it, so let's see how it shakes out in this final 50. Got my eye on lanes 1 and 2. Evelyn Clark and Amelia Pozzio. Both of them now starting to push forward to contend for first touch. But Phoebe Howard looks to me, our Norwich Swan, like she might just have it. She's got very close competition, though, from Basildon Phoenix swimmer Elizabeth Swaby. Whose is it? Oh, just Phoebe Howard, followed by Elizabeth Swaby. Well done, ladies. Heat 6 of 12. Over to you, referee. In lane 1, Francesca Barber, City of Norwich. In lane 2, Erin Woodrow, West Norfolk. In lane 3, Amy Boreham, Watford. And in lane 4, Honor Beverstock, Hatfield. Evie Greenhalf is swimming in lane 5 from City of Norwich. And from Basildon Phoenix, in lane 6, we've got Lexi Goodman. And in lane 7, Alicia Morton. Finally, from Puttridge, in lane 8, we've got Amory Njawaya. Look at that, so close across the water. It really is a line of swimmers heading back down towards us. Officials stand by, you're about to get very wet. Lane 2, I'm watching Erin Woodrow, might just have it as they head down into the 25 metres, but also, who's that in lane 4? Honor Beverstock. But to my eye, it looks like Erin or Honor. Might be Honor. Woo! Oh, it was Francesca Barber. Nicked it. Heat 7, over to you, referee. I told you this would wake us up. In lane 1, Freya Hadnut, Bishop Stortford. In lane 2, Mia Lowe, Basildon Felix. In lane 3, Olivia Mendham, Dunmow Atlanta. In lane 4, Bethany Rumsby, Norwich Swan. In lane 5, Evangeline Pierce, Basildon Phoenix. Genevieve White from City of Cambridge is in lane 6. Millie Richardson, Hatfield, is in lane 7. And Erin Uttridge, Team Ipswich, in lane 8. Evangeline Pierce turning first, but really nothing in it whatsoever between her and her swimmers in 6 and 7. In fact, once again, right across the water, look at that. I've got my eye on Freya Hadnut over there in lane 1. Great turn, got her fully in front as they head into the last few metres. But oh no, Evangeline Pierce will not let this go, will she? Ooh, yes, nice work. Heat 8, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Imola Joza from Hatfield. In lane 2, Kaylin Huher from Watford. In lane 3, Erin Curry, Hatfield. In lane 4, Erin Younger, St Albans. In lane 5, Nicole Maynard, Basildon Phoenix. In lane 6, Valentina Tinerello, Potters Bar. From Hatfield in lane 7, Katie Jeffrey. And from Ipswich in lane 8, Amelia Lewis. At the wall and turning, nothing in it whatsoever. Amelia Lewis leads, however. Oh, that rhymed. We haven't had many rhymes this weekend, have we? I'm watching lane 3 and lane 5 and 6 battle it out for first touch. That is Erin Curry, Nicole Maynard and Valentina Tinerello. Really is neck and neck. It's going to go to the wire, but also keep your eye on Amelia Lewis in lane 8. She might just steal it from them all. No, Nicole Maynard. Heat 9, over to you, referee. Ella Dawson from Chelmsford is in lane 1. Sophie Dowding, Ipswich, lane 2. Isabel Thomas, Newmarket, lane 3. Olivia Greenall, City of Norwich, lane 4. Charlotte Smith, Norwich Swan, lane 5. Daisy Russell, Dunmow Atlanta, lane 6. Annabelle Kett, City of Peterborough, is in lane 7. And Emily Grace Bentley from Basildon Phoenix in lane 8. And it's Daisy Russell turning first, followed by Charlotte Smith and Olivia Greenall. In fact, by comparison to all the other heats, Daisy Russell got quite a lead on this set. But keep your eye on Isabel Thomas. She got some fire in that stroke over there in lane 3. Can lanes 3, 4 or 5 catch Daisy Russell in lane 6? I think not, but they're giving it a brilliant go. Oh, they can! Isabel Thomas certainly could. Heat 10, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Rebecca Coogan from Thurrock. Olivia Minette from Peterborough is in lane 2. Ellen Duffield, Ipswich, lane 3. Alexa Mann, Dunmow Atlanta, lane 4. Jasmine Hall, Basildon Phoenix, lane 5. Jessica Medlicott, Dunstable, is in lane 6. Sophie Palmer from Basildon Phoenix in lane 7. And Shad Mohammed from Peterborough, she's in lane 8. I reckon 4's turning first here. Yeah, Alexa Mann, very closely followed by Jessica Medlicott. Come on then, let's see you. Got my eye on Rebecca Coogan in lane 1. Lane 1's been nicking it quite a lot, these events. But Alexa's got this, if she doesn't give it away. Watch lanes 5, 6 and 7 having a little battle for second touch, but Alexa's going to keep this one as her first. Yes, she did. Heat 11, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Katerina Di Maria from City of Norwich. In lane 2, Erin Barber, Norwich Swan. Lucy Wheeler from Bishop Stortford is in lane 3. Grace Greenhalgh from City of Norwich is in lane 4. And Sophie Seong, also City of Norwich, in lane 5. Alexandra Nerney from Hatfield is in lane 6. And also from Hatfield in lane 7, Eva Ives. And finally in lane 8, Jessica Jane Applegate from City of Norwich, a fantastic para swimmer and Olympic medalist. Right, here they come towards us. a wall of water. I'm watching lane 4. Who's that? Grace Greenhalgh. She's got very close competition by lane 6, Alexandra Nerney. Can she hold her off? Is Alexandra going to nick it? Or have a look at Ever Ives trying to take it from both of them. But no, this is Grace Greenhalgh's swim. Yeah. Oh. Heat 12. Over to you, referee. What a way to start the afternoon. Amelia Fenner is in lane 1 from Basildon Phoenix. Millie Harris from West Norfolk is in lane 3. Sky Carter from Basildon Phoenix is in lane 4. Isabel Mather from Cambridge in lane 5. Jasmine Carter from Basildon Phoenix in lane 6. Bishop Stortford swimmer Naomi Rose Conde in lane 7. And Amara Addison, Norwich Swan, is in lane 8. Sky Carter turns first. Shortly behind her, Naomi Rose Conde and Amara Addison. Millie Harris chasing her down. Can she catch her? She's giving it a great go, but Sky Carter is holding her own. Superb swimmer. And have a look at Amara Addison, our Norwich Swan. And yes, Amara, nice, Sky, nice work.
Event 332, Open Male 50-meter freestyle, Heat 1. Over to you, referee. All right, so lane 3, we got Jacob Desoy from Runnymede. Lane 2, Corey Hare from Team Ipswich. And lane 3, Harry Arnold Pepper from Studio Cambridge. All in the para swimmers and great swimmers are. We got the sports class 8 for Jacob, Corey Hare sport 14, and Harry Arnold sport 9. And it looks a great finish there from Corey Hare. He wins us very comfortably indeed, 28.34, super impressive. And then second place goes to Harry Arnold Pepper. And finishing off is the great Jacob Desoy. Brilliant swimming from him. Well done, lads. Heat 2, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Daniel Baird. Lane 2, Mikolaos Vasilev. Lane 3 is Corbin Gibson. Lane 4, Oliver Mayer. Lane 5, Frankie Francis. Lane 6, Joseph Bagshaw. Lane 7, Rufus Cayley. Lane 8, Ryan Crouch. And it's really, really good at the moment. Lane 2 doing really well. It's currently Mikolau who's leading the race and is coming down to the wire at the moment. But Mikolau looking absolutely solid. But look at Lane 7 though. Lane 7's going to take it. Wow, that was close. As Rufus Cayley get first. Second place, Frankie Francis. And third place is Joseph Bagshaw. Heat 3, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Charlie Birdsall. Lane 2, Otto Wathan. Lane 3, Toby Elijah. Lane 4 is Maximus Atkin. Lane 5, Isaac Buchan. Lane 6, Kets Yakai. Lane 7, Chuk Kin Lao. Lane 8 is Ethan Wallace, and coming down to the wire at the moment, looking solid. And lane 2 looking good at the moment. It is currently Otto Wathan coming down to the wire there, looking good in lane 5 though. It's going to be lane 5. It's going to be in first place is Isaac Buchan. Second place goes to Chuk Kin Lao, and third place goes to Otto Wathan. Heat 4, over to you, referee. And lane 1, Bradley Humphreys. Lane 2, Nicolo Comilati. Lane 3, Daniel Humphreys. Lane 4, Osihen Ochukudu. Lane 5 is George Heather. Lane 6 is Josh Black. Lane 7, Archie Harris Joy. Lane 8 is Alfie Page. And wow, as you can see, this is the 100-meter sprint in swimming style. 50 meters, the fastest swimmers in the pool in the East region. And a great swim here at the moment coming from Josh Black in lane 5, I believe. Is it going to be George Heather who gets it? Josh Black is third. Archie Harris Joy gets second. Heat 5, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Philly German. Lane 2, Oliver Warren. Lane 3, Kapil Patel. Lane 4, Elliot Horn. Lane 5, Kieran Ung. Lane 6, Oscar McKern. Lane 7, Lucas Deans. Lane 8, Finney Blagg. And I'll tell you what, I have to say that even faster with these heats, has to go quicker and quicker all the time. Lane 1 doing really well at the moment is currently in lane 1, Finley German. Who's going to get this at the end is going to be really close. Look at lane 8 though. Wow, he's a flyer. It is currently who wins it, Finney Blagg, who absolutely snows it. And his second place goes to Lucas Deans, and third place, Oscar McKern. Heat 6, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Orlando Whiting. Lane 2, Rowan Brennan. Lane 5, Max Walters. Lane 4 is Finney Roberts. Lane 5 is Norbert Cordar. Lane 6 is Hayden Hall. Lane 7, William Ward. Lane 8, Rafael Coliano. And you can see it's literally a wave of swimmers as they're coming through strongly. Looking good though in lane 6 at the moment, which is currently Hayden Hall. Who's going to get this? Is going to be Hayden Hall, who's currently winning at the moment. It is Hayden Hall who gets it. Second place goes to Orlando Whiting, and third place is Norbert Kadar. Heat 7, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Dylan Nutt. Lane 2, Luke Morley. Lane 3, Naeem Harvey. Lane 4, Daniel DeFilippo. Lane 5, Daniel Baboy. Lane 6 is Oliver Pike. Lane 7, Oliver Clapp. Lane 8, Benjamin Watley. We have the finals up and board. Please withdraws by 2:30, please. Right, back to the swimming, and this is absolutely fantastic at the moment. Looking really good at the moment. Is Lane 7 at the moment. Who's going to take it? Lane 7 is going to take it. It is currently Oliver Clapp who wins it. Second place goes to Luke Morley, and third place is Oliver Pike. Heat 8, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Jack Swindle. Lane 2, Frank Jacob. Lane 3, Thomas Garnett. Lane 4, Daniel Williams. Lane 5, James McGettigan. Lane 6, Adam O'Neill. Lane 7, Oliver Hutchinson. Lane 8, Harry Hudson. As they're coming through strongly now, looking really good. In lane 4 is currently Daniel Williams as Jack Swindle. In lane 1 looking solid as well. As they come to the last stretch now, and it's lane 6 and 7 is going to win it. It's going to be close, but wow, look at that. It's Adam O'Neill who gets it. Oliver Hutchinson in second place, and Daniel Williams in third. Heat 9, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Multimano. Lane 2, Danilo Snicko. Lane 3 is Ryan Close. Lane 4, Lee Company Boca. Lane 5 is Sean Connolly. Lane 6, Janos Kadar. Lane 7, Luke Bernard. Lane 8 is Maxwell Hosier. And really close. Did you imagine these LA stages? Lane 3 looking solid at the moment though. Also, wow, this is going to be super close. It's really hard to call at this stage, but winning the race goes to Janos Kadar. Second place goes to Ryan Close, and third place goes to Luke Bernard. Heat 10, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Benjamin Everett. Lane 2, Stuart Clark. Lane 3, Billy Mead. Lane 4, Ben Davison. Lane 5, Hugo Robichek Smith. Lane 6 is Jake Moore. Lane 7, Danilo Kravchenko. Lane 8 is Dylan Davenport. Really looking strong there in the middle of the pools. Lane 5, who is currently Hugo, who's looking really good at the moment, is coming down to the wire, but Hugo's leading this race. It's going to be Hugo. He's going to win this comfortably. It is Hugo who gets it. Second place goes to Dylan Davenport, and third place goes to Benjamin Every. Or, sorry, I do apologize. Goes to Ben Davison. Heat 11, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Edward Ronzi. Lane 2, Joshua Sakri. Lane 3, Damon Elliott. Lane 4, Tobias Oglesby. Lane 5, Lucas Harley. Lane 6 is Joe Power. Lane 7, Henry Dean. Lane 8, Zach Townend. Really motoring at the moment. Lane 4, it is currently Tobias Oglesby. He's been absolutely impressive all the way through these championships. He is absolutely sailing this one. He is going to take it by a body length as Tobias Oglesby who goes first. Second place goes to Lucas Harvey, and Joe Power goes third place. Heat 12, over to you, referee. Lane 1, Luca Page. Lane 2, Jacob Ray. Lane 3, Evan McQuaid. Lane 4, Ethan Martin. Lane 5, Joshua Shepherd. Lane 6, Liam Rumble. Lane 7, Finley Arnott. Lane 8 is Freddie Gardner. And as you can imagine, wow, powering at the moment, lane 2. It is currently Jacob Ray, really doing well. Jacob Ray is going to be close, though. It's catching up lane 4, though. It's going to be close. Jacob Ray wins the second place with Ethan Martin, and third place goes to Liam Rumble. Really, really close between the lot. The last heat, heat 13. Over to you, referee. Lane 1, Nathan Birchenall. Lane 2, Ashley Coombs. Lane 3, Archie Timber. Lane 4 is Joshua Parker. Lane 5, Jack Abram. Lane 6, Ronnie Edwards. Lane 7, Harrison Shaw. Lane 8, Jack Osborne. And as you can see, it's going to be really close. Jack Abram really giving money for Joshua Parker at the moment. It's going to be really close between these two. Joshua Parker is really doing well, though. It's going to be first place goes to Joshua Parker. Second place, Jack Abram. And third place goes to Ronnie Edwards. Brilliant swimming from the lads. Great entertaining.
So as if that wasn't brilliant enough, we're going to finish this little set with a 400 IM from the girls. And then some 800 free teams with the boys. Just to keep you on your toes after lunch, that's what we like. This is event 333, the female 400-meter individual medley, heat 1 of 5. Over to you, referee. First heat of 15-year-old competitors here. In lane 3, we have Daisy Jubb from St Albans. In lane 4, Tyra Sujadine from Cambridge. And in lane 5, Florence Whitaker from Biggleswade. So we're checking out 100 of our butterfly. Florence Whitaker has the edge on this first 50. Hits the wall first with a tidy stroke. Tyra follows. Daisy's in. Florence really forging ahead now. But Daisy has met Tyra at the 25-metre mark. Tyra forging ahead to maintain her second touch. Florence, though, takes us into 100 backstroke. Let's see how this one shakes out. We're all in. So Florence continuing to maintain pole position and push ahead. There's about a body of difference between Tyra and Daisy. Looks to me to be closing with every stroke. Florence still confident as she takes us into the final 50 of this backstroke. And yes, Daisy Jubb doing a sterling job of catching Tyra Sujadine at the wall. Sajadine, forgive me. So our swimmers in 3 and 4 now, neck and neck. A super lead for Florence Whitaker. Can she hold it as we turn into the breaststroke? In fact, I think that glorious stroke of Daisy there has just put her in second position as they come down to the flags. But Florence holds her lead, turning into breaststroke. Daisy, Tyra, we're all in. 100 breaststroke. Tyra Sajadine forging back into second place. Lovely stroke she has on display there in lane 4. Really strong. What can she do with that to close the gap on Florence Whitaker? The finalists for the open male 50-metre freestyle have been announced. Withdrawals by 2:45, please. So that's event 332, the open male 50-metre freestyle finalists. They're up on the board, they're online. Please withdraw by 2:45. All right, we're all into this last 50 of the breaststroke. Tyra has done a fine job of closing the gap that Florence has made for herself. Let's see what happens in the 100 free. That is an excellent job that Tyra has done of closing their gap. Right, Florence is going to have to work hard to keep that lead on this next 100. Daisy's in. We're all in to the final 100 of this first heat. What have they got left in their tank? Golly. Daisy closing the gap on Tyra Sajadine. Florence holds her lead as she turns into the final 50. Four seconds in it between Florence and Tyra, so Tyra's going to have to work really hard to close that across this last 50. Daisy's in and doing a sterling job. Let's go, swimmers. Let's see what you've got here. Florence will not let this go. Look, she continues that march ahead. Fantastic. Well done, Florence Whitaker. Hit the wall, absolutely smashed it. Tyra Sajideen's in, and Daisy Job, last 3 meters for her. Oh, what a great way to start this event, girls. Heat 2, over to you, referee. Strong starts across the water for Freya May in lane 1 from Leiston. In lane 2, Millie Johnson, West Norfolk. Eleanor Buckley from Basildon Phoenix is in lane 3. In lane 4, Isla Stewart from Peterborough. In lane 5, Caitlin Stockwell from Cambridge. And from Peterborough in lane 6, it's Devon O'Neill. And in lane 7, Freya Gislings. In lane 8, Emily Calvert is swimming from Putteridge. Pacey first 50 fly there. They're at the wall. Isla Stewart leads just, followed very closely by Eleanor Buckley. And who's that? Also Millie Johnson in lane 2. The 3 of them and Devon O'Neill in lane 6 in contention to first touch at the end of this fly leg. Synchronized swimming in lanes 3 and 4. Stroke for stroke, but Isla Stewart's just got the edge on that pace, turning us first into backstroke. Very close. Freya Gisling's last few meters for her, and we're all in. There she goes. The end of the first 50 back then, Isla Stewart maintains her lead, followed by Eleanor Buckley and then by Millie Johnson. Devon O'Neill is not far behind. But we're back to synchronized swimming in lanes 2 and 3. All in for the final 50 of backstroke. Freya Gisling's doing a sterling job actually of closing the gap on herself and Freya May. But Isla Stewart, 15-year-old swimmer, in fact, they're all 15 in this heat, showing us how an IM is done, certainly in the first 200 meters, which are done and dusted for her, and for Eleanor Buckley and Millie Johnson, and for Devon O'Neill, for Emily Calvert, for Caitlin Stockwell, Freya May, and Freya Gisling's showing us a beautiful turn. We're all in then for 100 breaststroke. Isla Stewart continues her reign on this heat. But now we are opening up a little. Lane 3, Eleanor Buckley charging forward, and Devon O'Neill in lane 6, just on her heel. That rhymes. Devon O'Neill, just on her heel, managed it. Beautiful technique on display across all 8 lanes. Freya Gisling's into her final 50 breaststroke. And Isla Stewart just keeps putting distance between herself and the other 7 swimmers. Beautiful. Let's see if she can hold that in this 100 front crawl. Elena Buckley turns. Devon O'Neill turns. Millie Johnson. Caitlin Stockwell. Emily Calvert. Freya May. Freya Gisling's, go on, girl. So we've got a battle for 3rd place, but no one's catching Isla Stewart. What a way to IM. Last thing on a Sunday. Wow. Looks like that battle for 3rd place might just be taken by Millie Johnson, but watch out in lanes 5 and 6. But this swim here, this is Isla Stewart's swim. And wow, congratulations, Isla. What a way to do it. And look at that time. Super work, followed by Eleanor Buckley. Congratulations, swimmers. Got to be proud of that. Millie Johnson touching in 3rd. Absolutely epic. Well done. Yes, you should be proud of that. Nice work, swimmers. This is heat 3. Over to you, referee. Okay, a range of ages across the water in this heat. In lane 1, Esme Kidman, 19 from West Norfolk. In lane 2, Bethany Crawley, 17 from Ipswich. In lane 3, Emma Cushion, 15 from Peterborough. In lane 4, Ruby Chapman, 19, Norwich Swan. In lane 5, Alice Watts, 17 from Cambridge. Ruby May Chiburo from Watford is 15 in lane 6. And in lane 7, Sophie Payne is 23 from Butteridge. Look at that. Matter of seconds between them. It's a wall of water at this fly end for our fly girls. But I think lane 6 and 7 just got a smidge of an edge on it. You know, that technical term. Smidge of an edge. Who's that? Ruby May Chiburo and Sophie Payne. (15 and 23 respectively. We're all in for backstroke. Ruby May now giving Sarah a run for her money, and check out Ruby Chapman in lane 4 might just have put her self ahead a smidge. I think that's going to be the word for these IMs this afternoon. Our Norwich Swan may well hit that wall first. Let's see, yes. Followed by Ruby May, and followed now by Emma Cushion in lane 3. Super backstroke from Emma Cushion. We've seen that today, or was that yesterday? We've seen that at some point already. Strong backstroke from Emma. In fact, she may well, by the end of this last 25 metres of back, have put herself in first place. But Ruby is having none of it. Stroke for stroke. I don't think she can quite hold Emma's backstroke off. No, look at the turns. Oh, glorious. Emma Cushion touching first. But Ruby Chapman's popped herself right back in first place after that turn. That was lush. Another technical term for turns there. Ruby Chapman really forging forward now with her breaststroke. And I'm watching 7, 6, and 3 in contention for second touch at the turn end. No one's catching Ruby, though, at this moment in time. Although Ruby May Chiburo is going to give it a really good go. Also, keep your eye on Bethany Crawley in lane 2. Look at that breaststroke. She's got some power in her swim. Coming up to meet Emma Cushion. Can she put herself in second position, or is it going to be Sarah Payne that takes that second position because she's looking really strong in lane 7? Ruby Chapman then turns us into the final 100. Let's go, swimmers. Ruby Chapman, Sarah Payne, Ruby May Chiburo. Right, come on then, final 50, let's have you. Look at Ruby May Chiburo go. Where did she get that from? Little pot of energy just for this last 25 metres. Can she close it in on Ruby Chapman? It's not impossible. But this is Ruby Chapman's first touch. Good work. Ruby May Chiburo in 6th. Yes. Who's in 3rd? Oh, it was Emma Cushion. Nice work. Nice work, swimmers. Heat 4, over to you, referee. Georgina Hamilton from St Albans is in lane 1. Poppy McGill from Puttridge is in lane 2. Sophie Dowding from Team Ipswich in lane 3. From Watford in lane 4, Summer Everson. Basildon Phoenix's Lois Smith is in lane 5. Amelia Saunders, our Norwich Swan, in lane 6. Isabella Pozio from Puttridge is in lane 7. And Megan Pye, City of Norwich, is in lane 8. Megan got a great start, actually. But it's Poppy McGill that hits that wall first in this fly 50. Really close across the rest of that water, but Poppy McGill, clear lead in the fly. Our youngest swimmer in this heat is Lois Smith, 15 from Basildon Phoenix. Shockingly brilliant talent. Poppy McGill first, Megan Pye second, Sophie Dowding third. We're all in to the backstroke. That was a super turn for Megan Pye in lane 8. She might just got the edge on this backstroke, and we know that Megan's got a super backstroke on her. Can she give Poppy McGill something to think about? Summer Everson in lane 4 also looking brilliant at her backstroke. So touching the wall first, Poppy McGill, now Summer Everson, then Lois Smith, Megan Pye, Sophie Dowding, Amelia Saunders, Georgina Hamilton and Isabella Porzio. Coming to the halfway mark of this swim, and it really is anybody's guess who's going to touch first at the end. But at the end of this backstroke, Summer Everson leads. Beautiful stroke from Summer from Watford. Turns first, Poppy McGill second, Lois Smith third. Breaststroke. Let's see who has got the breaststroke that forges forward. This is a really pacey race. Summer Everson holds them off. Close on her shoulder, though, is Lois Smith and Poppy McGill. Summer Everson, Poppy McGill, Lois Smith, Megan Pye. We're all in for the final 50 of this breaststroke. Poppy McGill now really pushing hard to close the gap on herself and Summer Everson. She got a beautiful breaststroke on her, but also look at Megan Pye in lane 8. That's a glorious long stroke as well. But Summer Everson holds it. Poppy McGill, Georgina Hamilton, Megan Pye. So close between these swimmers. 3 seconds, 4 seconds in it. Right, fast and furious. Let's have it. Summer Everson holds her lead at the end of this first 50. Turns us into the final 50. And now we see who's got something left. Summer, Poppy, Georgina, Megan, Amelia. We're all in. Go, go, go. Watch out for Poppy McGill, because she kept something in reserve and she might just nick this. Can Summer Everson hold her off? It's been a glorious swim for Summer. And then we've got a battle for third, but it looks like it's Georgina Hamilton, unless Megan Pye can nick it from her. Nice work, Summer Everson. Beautiful from Poppy McGill. And who's touching third? It was Georgina Hamilton. Fantastic. Congratulations, swimmers. This is Heat 5 and the final. In lane 1, Amelia Fenner, Basildon Phoenix. In lane 2, Sadie Hunter, City of Peterborough. That's right. In lane 3, Lily Davies, City of Peterborough. From Chelmsford, in lane 4, Kate Cotter. Jasmine Hall from Basildon Phoenix is in lane 5. Chloe Barnard from Basildon Phoenix is in lane 6. Lexi O'Connor from Basildon Phoenix is in lane 7. And from Puttridge, in lane 8, we've got Annie McLeod. Nice. Over to you, referee. So our youngest swimmer in this heat is Amelia Fenner from Basildon Phoenix over there in lane 1, 15 years old. And also Jasmine Hall, Basildon Phoenix in lane 5, 15. Absolutely incredible. It's a wall of water. I keep saying this today. There really is no other way to describe it. Kate Cotter turns first, Amelia Fenner second, Jasmine Hall third. Exceptional talent on display in this fly leg. Goodness me. I have so enjoyed announcing these fantastic female swimmers today. Such a privilege. Kate Cotter is going to turn first, I think, in lane 4. We're all into backstroke. There's nothing in it. Smidge of a second. I've got my eye on lane 6. Chloe Barnard. She got a super turn and a spicy backstroke. So at the turn end, it is Kate Cotter. Look at that. Fractions of seconds. Jasmine Hall and Chloe Barnard. 147 to 151. There's really nothing in it at all. But it's lanes 4, 5, and 6 that lead at this moment as we come to the halfway mark. Loving the energy from this crowd. This is just what our swimmers need. And our officials and volunteers, and Dave and I. Kate Cotter continues her reign. Chloe Barnard closing though, she takes second as we turn into the breaststroke leg. We're all in. We're going straight into the 800 relay after this, as if you hadn't had enough excitement. Look at Kate Cotter now, she's pulling forward. Jasmine Hall trying to catch her. She's on her shoulder and she's doing well, but she's not caught her. Maintains her lead at the turn. Jasmine Hall follows, 2.5 behind. Now it's Lily Davies in third position. Just keeps forging such a beautiful long stroke. Kate Cotter is showing us. Our Chelmsford swimmer. She's 18. And Lily Davies in lane 3 and Lexi O'Connor in lane 7. They're 18 as well. Right, here we go. 100 free, we're all in. Let's see how it shakes out. We're in a battle for second because Kate is untouchable, I believe, turning well ahead into the last 50. So lanes 3, 5, and 7 in contention for a second touch on this one. Jasmine Hall and Lexi O'Connor. Go on, girls. Chloe Barnard's entering that race too, but I reckon it's, I don't know. Keep my powder dry on that. But big up to Kate Cotter. This is her swim. Yes, girl. Nice work, Kate. Congratulations. Who's touching in second? It's Jasmine Hall. Yes. Third place to Lexi O'Connor. Lovely swimming. Thank you, girls. Loved it.
Hope you're all excited for the next couple of events. We've got some great relays coming up now, so it's going to be really good. Just a bit of a heads up, we still have some lost property here. If you are missing an earbud from, it looks like an Apple iPod, Apple phone. If you're missing an earpod, then let me know. All right, event 334, the open male, 14 to 16 years, 800 meter freestyle team relay. In lane 1, in lane 2, Norwich Swan. In lane 3, City of Peterborough. In lane 4, City of Cambridge. In lane 5, Basildon Phoenix. In lane 6, Thurrock. In lane 7, St. Albans. Over to you, referee. All right, 4 lengths each person will swim. All right, so who's going to have the best start so far? Looking strong at the moment. In lane 4 is Frank Jacob. Also looking good in lane 7 as well is currently Luke Bernard from St. Albans. But currently lanes 3 and 4, Frank Lamb, Frank Jacob, Luke Bernard are currently leading it. Still 50 meters gone, 150 meters to go. Who's going to get that lead for their team? This is going to get very, very interesting very quickly because it's all up to each person. And because it's such a longer distance than 100 meters, it's not about racing in the first 100, but doing it all the way through the whole 200 meters. So leading at the halfway stage of the first leg, it is currently Frank Lamb from City of Peterborough, City of Cambridge, right next to him there in lane 4, Frank Jacob. Really fascinating now, coming towards the end of the first leg and 50 meters to go, and it's still neck and neck between these two great clubs of City of Peterborough and City of Cambridge. As you come towards the last 50 meters, they're holding a good lead towards the next couple teams. There's about 3 or 4 chasing right behind them. Currently looking like third place being at the moment lane 5 or lane 2. Norwich Swan in lane 2. Basildon Phoenix in lane 5. As they come through towards the last of the first leg. Going to the second leg now in the City of Peterborough with a 1 second lead in front of City of Cambridge. Third place currently is Basildon Phoenix, and fourth place is currently Norwich Swan. Can Basildon Phoenix catch up to the two clubs in front? We got Kering In and Rafael Coliano, and these guys are really good swimmers. Zach Montgomery in lane 2 for Norwich Swan, and also Jaden Carter as well. Jaden Carter is really good as well. So we shall see how they go in the next 100 meters. But leading the race at the moment is Rafael Coliano from City of Cambridge. Second place, City of Peterborough, Kieran Ng. Good lead now for City of Cambridge. Can they carry this through all the way through to the next two legs? Basildon Phoenix now starting to catch up to City of Peterborough with Jaden Carter doing a great job there. Kieran also fighting as well hard for City of Peterborough. Norwich Swan, Zach Montgomery in lane 2 in 4th place currently. But leading the race, Rafael Coriana with a great lead for City of Cambridge. Great swimming here for Cambridge as they come now to the third leg of this fantastic relay. Brilliant stuff for them. And they come to the turn. It's currently City of Cambridge in front. City of Peterborough in second place still. Third place, Basildon Phoenix. Mason Monroe's now. Norwich Swan right in this as well. As they get to the third leg now. City of Cambridge a really good lead. And it's Oliver Fuller. We know how good a swimmer he is. He's brilliant. Second place, Jacob Bacon is also a great swimmer. All these swimmers, in fact, are brilliant swimmers. Lane 5. Being George Jones from Basildon Phoenix in third place. It's going to be really, really tough to follow up to Cambridge at the moment. Cambridge cruising at the moment. Really are with 100 meters to go on the third leg. Basildon Phoenix catching up nicely as George Jones catching up to Jacob Bacon as he got 100 meters to go. Norwich Swans still in that 4th place position. 5th place being currently Thurrock. Last 50 meters now, the third leg, and it's City of Cambridge very, very comfortable indeed. Second place, a real battle here between both City of Peterborough and Basildon Phoenix. Coming out to the last leg, and a really, really strong lead for City of Cambridge. So City of Cambridge lead. Let's see how much seconds it is between them and second place. City of Peterborough, strong finish from them. So Jacob Bacon, great swim from him. Coming down to the last leg is about 7 seconds so far. Basildon Phoenix now in the last leg. It's Codiment and Basildon Phoenix. City of Cambridge is Martin Mona. And City of Peterborough is Charlie Reyes. Codiment really going fast now. Can Charlie Reyes hold him off for that silver medal position? It's going to be really, really difficult. We do know how good Codiment is at this particular event as well. So coming to the last 100 meters, and it's a great lead there from Malta Molnar from City of Cambridge. And look at this race now for their silver medal position. Looking really, really tight with Charlie Reyes. In second place now, Codiment has taken the lead in second place into the silver medal position. But also Charlie Reyes knows what he's done. He's trying to fight to get that back again as they come towards the last 100 meters. Fourth place is Oscar Hunter now for Norwich Swan. Can he make a difference? It's going to be very difficult. But into the last 50 meters, and Cambridge have been absolutely superb in this whole particular event. They've been brilliant. Basildon Phoenix now, it's Connor Mintz, and he is absolutely sailing away into that silver medal position. Charlie Ray's doing everything he possibly can to try and catch up to him, but it's going to be very, very difficult indeed. And what a gold medal position here. City of Cambridge are going to win it flying. It is City of Cambridge get gold for this particular performance. Second place and silver medal goes to Basildon Phoenix. And the bronze goes to City of Peterborough as they get the bronze medal. Right, the last event 335, open male, 17 and over, 800 meter freestyle team relay, the finals. In lane 3, Dunmo Atlantis. In lane 4, City of Cambridge. In lane 5, Basildon Phoenix. And in lane 6, Thurrock. Over to you, referee. Great stuff from all these teams. Really flying out here for these 200 meter first leg. We have Damon Elliott from Dunmo. We got Edward Ormsby from Cambridge, Thomas Ford from Basildon, and Dennis Thompson from Thurrock. Really good lead here from City of Cambridge. Once again, Edward Ormsby. With him is Damon Elliott in second place currently for Dunmo Atlantis. So the halfway stage of the first leg, and it's a very closely tight lead at the moment with City of Cambridge, Dunmo Atlantis second, Basildon Phoenix in third, fourth place is Thurrock. The last 50 meters, and it's a good swim here from Edward Ormsby from Cambridge. They'll be very happy with this particular swim so far. Can he hold that lead though for them? Because right behind him fighting hard is Damon Elliott from Dunmo Atlantis, really fighting it, but starting a good lead here and a positive start here from Cambridge once again. Can they do what their 14, 16-year-olds have done? So Cambridge first, second place Dunmo Atlantis, third place Basildon Phoenix, fourth place Thurrock. So we got Max Arnold from Dunmo, we got Janos Kadar from City of Cambridge, we got Joe Power from Basildon Phoenix, and Freddie Gardner from Thurrock. Great swimming here from Janos Kara. He is a brilliant swimmer coming up to the halfway stage of the second leg, and he's got a very comfortable lead once again, but not too comfortable though, because hunting him down at the moment, it is currently Dunmo Atlantis' Max Arnold. Also looking strong now, Thurick. He's doing a great swim here, which is currently Freddie Gardner, making a really good progress here for Thurick, leaving Basil and Phoenix behind slightly. Can Freddie Gardner really do a good finish here and end up in second place for Thurick? We shall see. Dunmo Atlantis still in second place, just though by about 1 second, 1.5 seconds. First place though, and City Cambridge are leading the race so far. Max Arnold doing everything he can to try and capture to Jonas Kadar, coming up now to the third leg, and it's still City of Cambridge in front. They have been absolutely brilliant all the way through these relays. Coming through strongly now, City of Cambridge. It is Jonas Kadar who's going to take over here. Jonas Kadar, as he goes off. Second place is currently Dunmo Atlantis, not too much though, in front of Thurick. Brilliant swimming there from Freddie Gardner. Great swim from him. As they're coming through now, we're looking at Dylan Nutt from Dunmo Atlantis. We've got Ryan Wall, the formidable Ryan Wall from City of Cambridge. We've got Robert Fenner from Basil and Phoenix, and Ethan Martin from Thurick. Absolutely brilliant start here. Lovely kicking machine here from Ryan Wall in lane 4, giving everything for his team. And what I love to see, but look at Thurick though. Thurick have overtaken Dunmo Atlantis. Literally just taken them now. So great swimming there from Ethan Martin. As they turn into the last 100 meters, it is Ryan Wall in first place with a nice lead again for the City of Cambridge. Second place, it is Thurick. Third place is Dunmo Atlantis. Can Dunmo Atlantis catch up to, excuse me, sort of losing my voice slightly, but hanging in there, Dylan Nutt. And then we got Ethan Martin in second place so far. Coming down to the last 50 meters of this third leg, and the last leggers are looking nervous and anxious and ready to go as they're coming through now, looking strong. Oh, look at that. Finishing strongly in the 25 meters. Wow, what a lead he has. It's Ryan Wall doing everything really good for his team, giving them a great ending here as they're coming into the last stretch. A healthy lead, but that second place, silver medal place position is where it's at the moment. Basil and Phoenix making a move. Brilliant stuff from them. As it's still Ethan Martin. Can Basil and Phoenix come through strongly? It's out to the last leg, and the second silver medal is where it's at the moment. This is some race, folks. We are looking good. Thurick in second. Currently Basil and Phoenix in third. Fourth place currently, it is currently Dunmo Atlantis. Can they make a difference? It's Ewan McQuaid and from Dunmo Atlantis, City of Cambridge's George Carter, Daniel McGuinness from Basil and Phoenix, and Lewis Jarrett from Thurick. All these swimmers are absolutely brilliant. Coming through strongly, and you can see that, wow, what a race you have for the second place. I mean, it's quite inevitable. George Carter is going to win this comfortably, but there's no doubt, who never know, though, they might catch it up with the race that these three have got at the back here. It is quite some racing. It's Danny McGuinness who's going in the lead now for Basil and Phoenix, and there's Evan McQuaid in that third place position, but there's no doubt about this is going to come down to the last 50 meters or even 25 meters for that stage. Who has that sprint finish? This is going to be absolutely epic. Lewis Jarrett also giving his all for Thurick as he's starting to up his pace now and is really coming good. At the moment, City of Cambridge have got an unassailable lead. There's no doubt about them, but let's get down to where is their business at the moment, and that is the second place position. Dunmo Atlantis, Evan McQuaid. Wow, what a race we have here, folks. They know they're doing this for their clubs. They know they're doing this for his teammates. They want to get those middle places, and look at City of Cambridge go. But wow, what a race we have here for that silver medal place. We've got Evan McQuaid from from Dunbar Atlantis. We got Basil and Phoenix's Danny McGuinness, and we also got Lewis Jarrett from Thurrockdale giving it all for their clubs, and what pride they have for their clubs. They all coming down to the wire. This is going to be so close, but no doubt about it. Senior Cambridge get the gold, and looking like Basil and Phoenix is coming through strongly. It's going to be really close between Eva McQuaid and Basil and Phoenix get the silver, and Eva McQuaid from Dunbar Atlantis get the bronze. Wow, folks, what a way to end this session. We got the finals next. I hope you don't go away, because I tell you what, if anything is like this, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So we're going to have a break. The warm-ups are going to be at 3:35, so 25-minute break, folks. And then we'll be back for the finals.